Tim. Now, you know I'm going to be picky.
Yes.
Because, I know you want me to, because you're getting ready for competition. You want all those little teeny tiny details that can make all the difference sometimes when it comes to a competition speech. I'm going to start off with some well-deserved praise. Even though you are working on this as a competition speech, I was very impressed by the fact that you wrote your own introduction. That's something I've mentioned a couple of times in the past. You should always write a good introduction for yourself when you're giving a speech. No matter whether it's here in the club, whether it's a professional speaking engagement, whether it's at a business meeting, you should always have a good introduction ready for yourself. And go ahead and write it for yourself. Brag. This is your chance to brag. I know a lot of us are modest, so maybe we have to have a couple of services before we hang up. But that's your chance to brag. Go ahead and take advantage of it, and I appreciate that you did that, even though this speech is being prepared for competition. You started off in a very powerful fashion. You engaged the audience right away with a question. Always a powerful technique. Very well done. Your vocal variety was spot on. Spot on. You varied the pitch, you varied the pace, you paused in the proper places. Not a thing I could suggest to improve there. Outstanding. The overall pacing of the speech was very, very good. It was right on the mark, and it showed because you were right in the time frame with the ending of the speech. Your eye contact, also very good. Here's one area where I'm going to pick a little bit though. Sometimes it seemed to be a little fleeting. You do this and maybe just kind of move right on. You were scanning the room back and forth. Stop and look somebody in the eye. Especially if you're really making a point. Look them in the eye. You might not be looking these people in the eye, but they can tell that you're looking somebody in the eye and you're making that point. It becomes more powerful to everybody. Some other areas. One thing that really stuck out to me more than anything else, we'll call your choreography. Basically, from the waist up, you had all the hand movements very well done. From the waist down was where you had some problems. You seemed a little random in your movements back and forth. Try and concentrate on improving those. When you're out to make a point, use your foot movements, your movements in the room to emphasize a point. So instead of being a little more random, think of it in terms of choreography and where you want to be, where you want to be standing, what position you want to be in at any given time. One other little thing that also I think you really need to work on is there were times where you were so intent that you were bent forward. I know you were doing that for emphasis. And I'm deliberately running over time here because this is so important. You were doing this for emphasis, but it's going to work against you. Here's what ran into my mind. A few months ago, I had the pleasure, just the absolute joy, of seeing one of my musical idols in concert. It was a bucket list item for me when I got to see Al Jarreau in concert. Al was probably the greatest male singer of the 20th century as far as I'm concerned. And he's still going strong in the 21st. But his age is starting to catch up with him. And there were times during that concert you could tell he was bent over not for emphasis, but because he was having some back problems. And that's the image that came to mind because I'm in good shape. This so much. So to put it in the way I would put it to my young son, stand up, young man, stand up straight. One other thing, one last point as far as room for improvement. One thing with regard to your facial expression. There again, you are working so hard at being intense and passionate about what you're doing. Sometimes I found you squinting. Your nose was all wrinkled. Occasionally for emphasis, that's one thing, but you did it just a little too much. Stand up straight, wide-eyed. Big open eyes can be just as intense and just as powerful, even more so than squinted eyes and a curled up nose. This is almost me. This is almost bulldog style. So stand up straight, open up those eyes, look people in the eye, be a little more deliberate in your movements, somebody in the audience that being more fleeting. You'll work on those items, you're coming home with a trophy.
Great job. Thanks so much. When you were evaluating,
Yeah, it's only a couple.